think cities are the ones that are really moving forward on this, and it's been hard to do it nationally, and it's going to probably be harder now, but I think that cities are really where it's going to happen, where the change is going to happen.
When City Council set its strategic plan, promoting environmental sustainability was at the top of the list. Part of the Climate Action Plan is to reduce greenhouse gases by getting on board with a worldwide movement. Iowa City was one of 3 cities in the Hawkeye State to join the Compact of Mayors, a global effort to reverse climate change. The first goal set by City Council falls in line with the International Paris Agreement, which calls to reduce greenhouse gases by 26 to 28% by 2025.
The challenge is not math, the challenge is people. The challenge is figuring out how to do it here, how to reduce emissions here, given the complexity of industry, businesses, people, and so on. So we need to devise a means by which we can bring people along at a rate that they're willing to go along with.
That 26 to 28% begins with a baseline of emissions from 2005. As you can see on this chart, the contributors are broken down by category and include industrial, commercial, residential, transportation, and the University of Iowa. Iowa City has seen a decline in carbon dioxide emissions since 2005, but the numbers are not pacing with the city's goal.
To get there, though, we'll need a really strategic plan of how we're going to get there. And so the Climate Action Plan that we're going to be creating will have strategies and timelines and numbers of what we're going to do and how it's going to get us to that point.
Furthermore, City Council has also set a goal of an 80% reduction by the year 2050. The next steps in this action plan include creating a community-based committee, as well as hiring a climate consultant to help meet those reduction goals. City of Iowa City operations make up 4% of the emissions. The 2 biggest energy users for the city should come as no surprise.
And our 2 highest emitters are the wastewater treatment plant and the water plant.
Again, it's producing about 5.5 million gallons per day right now.
The city provides water for 75,000 people every day. It's no surprise that to do that takes a lot of energy. But the plant is taking steps to reduce that amount and become more efficient.
We annually do leak detection in the city of Iowa City to try to pinpoint any sorts of leaks that we would have and then make timely repairs of them.
From little things like more efficient lighting or monitoring temperature control.
We have computer control of our heating and air conditioning systems to try to optimize our performance.
To using top-of-the-line technology to ensure the process is as efficient as possible.
Where we actually have the ability to monitor and trend our statistics on our amperage and our kilowatt draw. We calculate our efficiency off of that then.
Recycling materials like lime also plays a role in reducing waste.
Byproduct of our softening process is a lime slurry that is moved to one of our 2 lime solids lagoons. And then annually we have a contract with a hauler that will haul the material out and land apply it on farmers' fields.
So each of these lights have motion sensors on them.
Located south of town, the wastewater treatment plant treats more than 9.5 million gallons of water each day. There is a similar theme at this plant. No energy saving measure is too small.
Since we're only a 10-hour day operation, lighting in the plant is down to a minimum after 5 o'clock.
And of course, embracing new technology also plays a role.
This will regulate its speed. It is a turbo type blower, so it's a little more efficient, lower power usage.
As microorganisms feast on the bacteria of the wastewater, methane is released. As part of its sustainability practices, the wastewater plant traps that gas to put it to good use.
So these are our boilers where we utilize as for a heat source using the biogas that's produced in our digester, basically methane. As you can see right now, both boilers are in operation and we're burning the methane gas produced.
That methane produces enough energy to heat some of the on-site buildings. And the leftover materials from the treatment process also get reused in the agriculture industry.
The biosolids that it's produced from that gets land applied to farmers' crop fields.
While both plants have taken action to reduce its carbon footprint, the city is always looking for that next solution. Of course, you and I also have to play a role if this process is going to work.
Looking at the energy that they use in their homes and their cars and in their lifestyle and their habits and everything that they do, I think that would make a big difference.
City Council understands that reaching these goals requires a community buy-in.
There's only 7 of us. We need every one of the people that are concerned about climate advocacy to continue to work with us, because if it's just a resolution, we could have 100% or 150%, but if we don't have the collaboration of the community, that's not going to happen.
Just like with the city's operations, small steps at home can make a big difference.
Using programmable thermostats, turning down just a degree or two sometimes makes a big difference in how much energy you use. Not wasting energy in your home and unplugging your coffee pot when you're not using it, and some of those things. Driving less, driving more fuel efficient car, riding public transportation.
If we all take a look at our daily energy usage, we can each find ways to do our part.